guys, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Julia. So today I am going to show you how to make some easy Christmas sprinkles. So let's get started. So what I'm going to use for my Christmas sprinkles is some pasteurized egg whites, some icing sugar, and then some green food coloring paste and some red food coloring paste. And I'm also going to use some bowls, some spoons, forks, and some bags. And I'm also going to use some parchment paper. So what I'm going to do first is to add my egg whites into one bowl here. And then in with some icing sugar. And just stir that in. I am going to use a lot more icing sugar than this here. I am basically just making a royal icing out of egg whites and icing sugar. And it is just so easy, and I just keep adding in icing sugar until I have the consistency that I want. So I'm already going to add in a lot more. So my royal icing still needs a lot of more icing sugar, but before I add more of that in, I am just going to split it up into 3 portions. So I'm just going to add some into 2 other bowls. And now I'm just going to add some more icing sugar into the one I want white. So just stir some more in there. And now my white here is done. And now I am going to start on my red sprinkles. And I'm just going to add a fork into my food coloring paste here, just to get some up. And then just place into my icing, just stir that in. And this here is my finished red icing. If you think it gets a lot lighter when you are adding in more icing sugar, just add in more food coloring. And now I'm just going to do my green one as the same way I did my red one. So I just placed my royal icing into some bags. I'm just using regular bags, but you can also use piping bags. And I have prepared a baking sheet here with some parchment paper on. And I know there will be a lot more than just one sheet. I just have one here to show you how I do this. So I'm just going to start with the red one, and I'm just going to cut a small hole in here. And then I just start piping out on my baking sheet here. And I am just going to keep doing this until I don't want to use any more of my red royal icing, because there is going to be a lot out of this portion here. And when I'm done with my red, I'm going to take my white and then my green, and you just decide if you want to mix all of your sprinkles together or if you want to make one sheet of each. I am just going to mix mine, so I am probably going to make 2 sheets or something, but there is going to be for a lot more sheets than that. And I am using 3 egg whites in this recipe here, and I have no measurements for the icing sugar. I just kept adding in, and the same with the food coloring. But I'll just keep doing this, and when I have spent all of my colors or used what I want from my colors, I will return. So I have now done a sheet of red, a sheet of white, and a sheet of green. And what I'm going to do now is just to let them stand out and dry completely. I am going to do it overnight, just to make sure that they are completely dry. And when they are completely dry, I'm just going to take a knife and cut them into some smaller pieces. And after that, they are ready to be used. Just remember to keep them in an airtight container. So I really hope you enjoyed the recipe for my homemade Christmas sprinkles, and if you want to give them a go, well, you basically just need some egg whites pasteurized, some icing sugar and some food coloring paste, and then some bags and some parchment paper and stuff, but you will figure it all out. I will of course write all the things down below in my description. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel here, and don't forget to stop by tomorrow again for another delicious Christmas recipe. Bye!